So a lot of times consciousness work is very theoretical and abstract. And so I actually want to introduce you guys to an assignment you can do right outside your house or at the park or something. So let's see. I don't even know which tree I was at. So let me flip tree, the thing we call a tree right there. Now from this distance, this thing almost appears to just be painted right into existence. A good artist could come sit over here where I'm standing and it could paint this tree on a piece of paper, right? So from this distance, all it is this thing. I have no idea except what I believe about trees, what I have experienced about what a tree is in the past, right? I could say like, oh, a tree has leaves and they feel like this and they taste like that. And if I approach this tree, and let's say I kind of move about the radius here on the outside of the tree. Now, the object itself is still the same object that I was observing, but now the shape is different from this stance, from this perspective. Even still, as I move closer, the size of the tree appears to change. Now, we could argue whether or not the size actually changes or not, but from this vantage point, the tree is now larger in relationship to me, in the context of me being the perceiver looking at it. Even still, if I get even closer to the tree, now the tree has different properties than it did when I was standing over there, right? Now the tree has physical properties. Now, what you want to notice here is that this tree does not really have physical properties unless I exist to observe the physical properties. And then I have to call the relationship between the hand touching the tree, I have to call that physicality. So I have to assume that this experience is something called physicalness. But the experience of seeing and the experience of touching both fall under the category of what we call experience. So then I, the perceiver, am still making distinctions. So I make a distinction between two types of experiences. I make distinctions between the perspectives of me viewing the tree, and I make the distinction that there's an object over there and that there's a me over here. And so this is like the true experiential side and true experiments that you can contemplate on and journal about later if you are doing consciousness work.